Okay. Good morning. Now, everybody, listen this carefully. First, in every class, you have to submit the attendance sheet, which will be submitted to you. It will be in the chat box. In the last 5 minutes, we will be giving you submit that attendance sheet because attendance is very important in every class. Okay, every class, every day, you have to submit the attendance sheet. Remember this one. So simple name, your name, class, section, you'll be writing and submitting. So that who is present on that day, particular day, who is not present, that should be known. Why? Because when we are sharing the videos, repeatedly the videos are going, and on the same basis, you know what is going to happen at the next class. Now, is the board clear to you? Okay. Otherwise, I will share the videos. Screen share. Okay, just listen and open the textbook if you are having the textbooks. Otherwise, listen. Go with the previous. I will read them, that is nothing, but I will be revising what I have taught in the previous class. Then we will be going to the session, today's session, and after going to the session, again we will conclusion will be in the last 5 minutes or last 10 minutes. Okay. If you are having the doubts, you can then and there only you can write in the chat box. Now, in the previous class, we had discussed about electric types of electricity. Two types of electricity are there. I told what are they? Static electricity and current electricity. Static electricity we have discussed up to in 9th class, and here in the 10th, taking it as a basic step, we are entering into another branch of electricity, that is nothing but current electricity, which becomes a subject, very important subject and branch of sciences and science and technology in your future. Now it becomes electrical technology. Okay, remember. Now we know how many charges are there here. Two types of charges are there: positive charges and negative charges. One more topic, electric current. What is electric current? I am repeating for you. The rate of flow of charge in, the rate of flow of charge in a conductor of unit cross section area is called electric current. Mathematically, electric current is given like this: I, capital I, or small I, right? I is equal to Q by T. Whenever, now Q is nothing but charge here. Q is the charge flowing through the conductor of given cross section area. Cross section is thickness here, time divided by time. So we have deduced the unit. Unit also we have extracted that there. What is the unit of charge? Already we know the unit of charge is coulomb. C-O-L-U-M-B, coulomb per. And the unit of time, the unit of time is second. Therefore, coulomb per second is known as ampere. A-M-P-E-R-E, and you will write A-M-P short form amps. We'll say like that. We will go on saying. Whenever we are writing, don't write here yes. Since why? Because it is the name of a scientist. Amperes will come in meaning. As per our physics science concerned, so don't write amperes. Okay, that will be 100 amp, write 100 ampere. Okay, that will be 1000, write 1000 ampere. Milliampere. So you remember. So for everything we are measuring in the mathematics, I think you are going to a topic mensuration, that is measurement. Total surface area, length, breadth, height, we are measuring. Here also to measure this particular quantity, physical quantity, this ampere, there should be some instrument should be there. Without any instrument we cannot measure or we cannot compare. So this particular quantity can be measured with the help of an instrument called ammeter. A-M-M-E-T-E-R. Up to here we discussed earlier, the last class. Now the unit of electric current is ampere, and the instrument used to measure electric current is called ammeter, and the symbol of ammeter is symbol of ammeter in the electric circuit will be given the circle written with two terminals with a clear circle. Okay, or you can write ampere meter. Some people say like this: ampere meter means the instrument which is used to measure the ampere. Indirectly, we are indicating electric current. Indirectly, we are indicating electric current, which is nothing but the rate of flow of charge. So this is always connected in series. Remember, beside the source, beside a battery, beside a cell, or beside the main switches, that is nothing but in series with the circuit. That means with the source, it should be in series. Ampere meter or ammeter. And here this is the symbol of ammeter. We have discussed earlier. Symbols in 7th class is there in electricity chapter. The symbol of it. So ampere is the unit and ammeter is the instrument. Now here, after this topic, electric charges, now we are going to come across two new words. One is electric field. Electric field. Remember this one. First of all, let us see what is electric field. Then we will go into the fact. Electric field. Now, whenever you come across a field, that means field means you know some area. That is under somebody should be the person controller. Area under a controller. Remember this one. First of all, field, some area under a person who is controlling that, look aftering or guarding. So gardening, something. Think that suppose this room is there and your room is there. In that room, you are able to see some area. That is your field. Or suppose you are sitting at one place without bending, you can stretch your hand up to some extent, and that is your field. Or that is something, but you think this is your radius and turn. That is your field. In the height, the hand goes only in that area. It won't go beyond that particular area. That is called field here. Now, electric charge, suppose we are having a negative charge or positive charge. Listen, suppose I am having a positive charge. You know that like charges repel each other, unlike charges attract each other. Now, what I am doing, I am bringing another opposite charge here. Negative charge is here. Now, as the principle of this electricity, but it has negative charges. Unlike charges, so this is positive, negative. Negative has to come and attract towards the positive. If I place here, then it attract towards the positive. If I place here, it won't attract. Why? The reason, think, this is a positive charge, this is a negative charge and abroad. And in the magnetism also you can take. Suppose this is a south pole, isolated pole or separated pole. If you bring a north pole here, they will attract or repel. Definitely they will attract. Now, if I place the north pole here, suppose this thing is the south pole, this north pole here. Because of this huge gap, as the distance increases, what happens? The force of attraction or repulsion. If it is a positive charge, they might have repelled. We have a negative charge, unlike charges, they matter. As the distance is increasing, the force of attraction also decreases. Therefore, it will not come back. So, it has some area. This from here. This area around an electric charge in which a force of attraction or repulsion is experienced by the particular charge is called its field. Whose field? That charge field. This is an electric charge, that's why it's called electric field of this particular charge. Again I am repeating, I think you might have understood. One more time, listen. Suppose if you are taking any positive charge, if you are taking a negative charge or opposite charge in its field, in its area, it may attract towards this one. Because it is in its field, that means in its area, there a force of attraction is taking place. If I place beyond this line, that is nothing but its area, as the distance increases, this force of attraction will decreases. Therefore, here what happens? They will be attracting. Here also the attracting force is there, but it is not that much sufficient to bring this charge from this position to this position. So that's why this is called field electric field. Now tell me, this suppose this is dragging this one. This is pulling that one. So here it comes as it is. Suppose think that your sir or parent, somebody or your brother or somebody is trying to pull you by holding your hand. Will you go like that only? Or he will take like this only? Very lightly like duster? No? Think when a body when a body is when a work is being done on any substance, you have to apply some force. But that body is not ready to come into our state, into our state. Suppose we are in motion. I am moving. Suppose I want to pull you. That is nothing but to pull you from the front. You won't be coming. Why? Because one friction, that is nothing but static friction is there, which is not allowing you to, that is nothing but my force is not be maybe sufficient, may not be sufficient to take it from the here also. As the distance is increasing, that force is not that much strong enough to pull this one or this one. That's why it is not coming. Here, this is coming because it is its speed. As the distance decreases, the force is increases. Again, I repeat, force is directly proportional to area of mass. Sorry, inversely proportional. As the area of cross section is, your force increases, area of cross section should decrease. Then only the force will increase. Inversely proportional. Remember this. One more word, electromagnetic. That's why I'm telling you electric field and magnetic field. Let us think one more thing. In the place of positive, let me keep North Pole or South. And think in the same way, you will get magnetic. The study of this electric, same thing again, same concept. So the space around a pole, isolated pole, where a force of attraction or repulsion takes place is called magnetic field, and the space or area around a charge where the force of attraction or repulsion takes place is called electric field. Now, you don't now think that charge moving, negative charges or electrons are moving in this direction. Charges are moving in this direction from my left to right in this direction. Now they are moving. Suppose this charge is there. How the charges will move? Let us think. Charges means you will think that electrons will move from one position to another position. That means they are going from position A, position B, position C. So you are thinking this is moving. No, this is the electron. Some energy will be there on this one. So charge is per charge. Q denoted by the letter Q. That means this charge will physical when it comes in physical contact. That means when they touch each other, what happens? Whatever this charge is transferring from one surface to another surface. From this electron to this electron. Again, when they collide, they will be attracted. That's why one thing we have discussed, I told this electric, depending upon electrical conductivity, all the substances are divided into three types: conductors, insulators, between them semiconductors. So this here in metals, Here, maximum atoms are closely packed, depending upon the surface compared to that liquids and gases. I let us take anything. So that's why here, if the gap is more, if this distance is more, what happens? Force decreases, attraction force or transferring this one will be decreased. So like this, only charges will be moving. Charge is moving. Suppose charge is moving in this direction. Field, its field is here. Its field will be up to here. Its field will be up to here. Therefore, field will be in this opposite direction. So finally, we can say that when charges and electric field, when this one, they are in anti-clockwise direction. They are not in unique direction. They are opposite to each other. If you take current and charge, what is the difference between charge and a current? Here, charge is nothing but only one positive or one negative. Here, current is nothing but how many charges are flowing through a conductor of here conductor of some cross section, specified cross section area is given. So how it is going with a uniform speed or uniform velocity called drift velocity that I told. They are moving with uniform velocity. Every charge has, you have to think this one. This condition you have to remember. This when this field you have to think that the uniform electric field. Uniform electric field. That means the average speed of this charge. The average speed of this charge. If you take the speed of charges, they are uniform and same speed in one direction. That we have to remember. When this will be in same, whenever we connect the source, battery or any charge against the conductor. Till that time, the conductor is behaving like ideal substance. It is an ideal metal, multimetal. It is not a conductor, it is not an insulator. So after connecting that, the charges will be moving in a specified direction. That is the thing here. So wherever you take these two, here current I and charge Q, whenever take that if the current is in this direction, charge will motion of the charge will be in opposite direction to the main current. Remember this one. So the direction of the electric current is suppose from positive terminal of a battery to its negative terminal, then the charges will be flowing. Think that negative terminal to positive terminal. How? I'm just going to give an example. Let us see. A point is there, point A and point B. 2 points are there. One point A, another one is point B. Here, think that I am assuming 2 positive charges are there. 2 positive charges. And here, 3 positive charges. Now you can say that which point is having more potential. Potential means your potential energy like that. Potential, the state of rest. Here you say the more the charges, positive charges, the more the electric potential. See, positive, here positive. Here electric potential is more, we have accepted. Suppose we are not learning about positive charges in electricity. We are not at all considering electric charges. We are considering only negative charges and to derive any expression like that. That's why I consider only negative charges. This will be slightly different. This is negative charge, this is negative charge, 2 negative charges, here 3 negative charges. Same, number is same. Now, you tell me where is more, we are having more electric field, electric potential. So at point B or point A. So I will tell that at point A is having more electric potential compared to that of point B. Think here opposite direction, oppositely. More the number of negative charges. More the number of negative charges. More negative charges are there means positive charges. Compare here and here. The charges are same, is potential everything is same. charges at here. There are three charges are missed. Wherever we are having more number of negative charges, there we are having less number of positive charges. Therefore, here positive charges are less. We cannot say in number, but they are less than the positive charges at E. Wherever we are having more negative charges, there the positive charges are less. And therefore, electric potential at A is greater than electric potential at B. Now, I told, remember, wherever we are having more negative charges, there we are having less number of positive charges. Compared to the only compared to here, only between 2 points. If you consider third point, you have to take the third A, B, and C, and then go on compare. Okay, and here only our class ends today. Electric field, electric force, magnetic field, magnetic force. Between one more word came drift speed, drift velocity. Charge is denoted by Q. Electric current is denoted by I, and N is number of quantity. And here one thing is I want to how much charge Q, how much charge use. That means how many electrons we have to send to a conductor so that we will get 1 coulomb of charge. That we have to calculate. How many electrons combined to give 1 coulomb of charge? That we have to remember. This after quartering, then we have to calculate the drift speed or drift velocity. After that, we are going into potential. Remember the word potential. I will explain you into the coming classes. What is potential? That means I can do the work depending upon my potential. You will do the work depending upon your potential, muscular potential. Okay. What is that? We will be learning in the coming classes. Now,